quick video, I want to go over the Maverick BearBull, which has quickly become one of my top favorite indicators, and just absolutely crushing it with it. Again, not financial advice, do your own research, but let me give you a quick preview of the Maverick BearBull and how powerful it can be. So if you're like me, when you first started trading, you just traded on green and red candles, and a green candle meant it was, going up, and a red candle meant it was going down. And so as we look at this chart right here, I think we can all agree on like some trends, right? So I think we can all agree that starting here, coming down to like, here you had a nice move to the downside. All right. And then I think from here all the way up to, well, at least like there, I think we can all agree that that's a nice ride up. So let me erase these boxes here. And now that we've understood that this is a downtrend and this is an uptrend, what I want to do is I want to go through the exercise of showing you how green and red candles can be one of your biggest enemies, in my opinion. So we said the downtrend started right here and it ended down here. But from there, you didn't just have all red candles. What did you have? You had 1, you had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a doji, so I won't count it. 7, 8 green candles. Okay. So you had 8 green candles on this whole move down. How many red candles? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So we had 13 red candles. So you can see why not everyone gets full moves. Now there's a lot to it. I'm going to be very black and white here. But out of this whole downtrend, you had 8 green candles. You had 13 red candles. Okay, so that's almost 40% of your downtrend candles are the opposite color. Think about that. That's insane. 40%. It's like more like 38.9 or whatever. 40% of your candles are going in the opposite direction of your trend. Like, just think about that. 40% are going up. They're green versus red. Okay. So let's take this uptrend. Let's look at this. So I think we agreed the uptrend was from about here to here. So let's count how many green candles you had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, we'll call it to here, okay? So 16, so 16 green. So here you had 16 green candles, okay? And how many red? You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we'll say it ends like right here. So 10. So 10 red candles. Okay. So same percentage, almost 40% of your whole uptrend is candles that are going in the opposite direction. Now, are they actually going in the opposite direction? No, I think we all know here, if you've been trading for more than 5 minutes, you know what a red and a green candle is. But my point is, to your eyes, 40%, okay, of your candles are going in the opposite direction to your eyes when you are trading. And your emotions have to deal with that. Your reactions have to deal with that and all that stuff. How crazy is that? This is why most traders fail. I mean, just being honest with you, your emotions take over. You're not sure which way it's going, the whole 9. So enter in the Maverick BearBull indicator. Okay, so what did we say? Our trend was pretty much going from here down to here. and 40% of your candles are green, okay? And then we said from here to here, 40% of your candles are red on an uptrend. That's crazy. But now, let me show you the Maverick Bear Bull, folks. Okay? How awesome is this? What this is doing, let me stretch this out so you can see it. Okay? What this is doing is this is looking at who's winning the match. It's a way more complex formula than that, that I would need artificial intelligence, an MIT person in here to help break it down in headlines, because this is a very, 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 very complex formula. But what it's doing is it's coloring your background to the trend, and then it is telling you who is in control the whole way. So the whole way down, if you had traditional candles going on, this is what it would look like. You would have 40% of your candles looking like they're going in the opposite direction. You'd have 40% of your candles in this whole move green. That's crazy. But look at the Maverick Bear Bull. Look how it just comes down, and even when you hit chop, you're not getting any green candles, because this is telling you who's in control, the bears or the bulls. And here it was all the bears, and it kept you in. You didn't get faked out like the market makers want you to, and it kept you in this whole way. Let's look at the other one. Remember, we said it was from here to here. Whoops, let me scroll over. It was from here to here. Okay, and you had 40% of your candles were red candles. Now, we didn't count the doji candles. 40% of this uptrend is red. So no wonder people get shaken out. No wonder they lose their emotional control and they get out of their trades and they don't get long moves. But look at the Bear Bull. The Bear Bull stayed green the entire time. It was green 100% of this move, because the Bear Bull was looking at complex formulas to not just understand this is just direction of a candle close. This is who is in control. And here the bulls were in control this whole way. So even these retracements where you come up, you stall for a second, you come back down, you go up, you stall around, this is showing you, hey folks, you might be coming down a little bit, but the bulls are still in control. Stay in, okay? Stay in. So again, if you want clarity on your charts, personally, in my opinion, this is like a roller coaster. 40% of my candles being the opposite color of my trend. 40% of my candles being the opposite way of my trend. Instead, I want something like the Bear Bull on my chart where I'm in this trend and it's not faking me out. And it's continuing to tell me who's in control until someone else takes control, which right here, it was the bulls, okay? So now, guess what we've been having a lot of success with? We keep this on one chart and we put our Maverick AI Pro on the other chart. And let me show you what that looks like. All right, so what I like to do, what I love to do, is I like to have my Maverick AI Pro up here and have my Maverick Bear Bull down here. Because the Maverick Bear Bull is telling me who's in control. The bears are in control. Short. Oh, the bulls are in control. And then the Maverick AI Pro is telling me what is the strength of all that. So as you guys know, we go short when we're below the blue line, which is our Maverick guy. We go short when we're below it, and we go long when we're above it. We have reversal candles that started here, giving us a heads up, gray candles, indecision or reversal. Then guess what? We get a down confidence hero. And right as we break really truly below this Maverick guide, as we come down and we have our final push below this like consolidation area, we got hot pink candles. If you see pink, it will most likely sink, and it sinks to the downside. And then we start chopping along away, and we get a little bit of red candles, and we stay pink this whole time, which allows us to stay in. So the Maverick AI Pro alone would allow you to stay into this full move. all the down confidence arrows, you're below the Maverick guide, and you have hot pink candles. But to add confidence, because you need confidence when you're in a trade, look at the bear bull. The bears rather are in control the whole time. So even when you're getting this sideways action, you're still getting hot pink and red candles with the Maverick AI Pro telling you strength and giving you a heads up. We're continuing down, we're continuing down, we're continuing down, we're continuing down. And then you look down here and you're like, yeah, the bears are in control totally. Then you flip the script. Look. Reversal candle. Gray is a reversal candle. And look, the bulls take over. So you put these two things together, you break above the Maverick guide. Remember, we go short when we're below the blue line. We go long when we're above it. Okay, you get a reversal candle. You get all these up confidence arrows. You start pushing up and you go from gray to green. And you keep going up, and by the time you're up here, you're gonna have bright green candles, which is your strongest upside candle. And the whole time, the bulls are in control down here. You can just see it. So it gives you two angles to view the market from to just build that confidence to get into that trade. Bears completely in control the whole way. And then look at this. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. And then bulls take over and we just start running up. And your Maverick AI Pro is showing you reversal candles, then green candles, then bright green candles, and you're above the blue line, your Maverick guide, okay? If you want less fake outs, if you want more clarity to your charts, if you want to have edge in the market, instead of having 40% of your candles in this downtrend would have been green. 40%, 38% of your candles on this uptrend would have been red. Let's just take out all the noise and let the Maverick Bear Bull tell you who's in charge, the bears or the bulls. All right? And with that, come check us out. Would love to help you crush it in your trading. This is how we stack probability in our favor. So when we get in a trade, we have the confidence to take the trade and we have the probability behind us to push us over the winning mark. Okay? All right, guys. Hope you're having a great day and we hope to help you crush it.